Hey, it's Tate. I had a great video on Douyin, Xiaohongshu, and Red lately that got 25,000 likes and 12,000 comments. I wanted to share with you what I'm doing with these short videos now, how I'm developing the skill set to get better and better on them, and also let's talk a bit about Chinese audiences, okay? So first I'm going to pull up my screen here and show you the overall trend for growth. I started not quite a year ago and I've been posting videos maybe once a week or less than that. Sometimes I even miss some whole months. But as I posted them on these platforms, I've gotten these spikes over time, right, in views. And the spikes get bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's kind of just growing exponentially, I hope. So this one got 2 million something views on Douyin, and it got a lot of views also on WeChat Channels and Xiaohongshu Red. Let's pull up the video itself and take a look at it. In this video, I pose the question, why is it that Chinese people all use one chat app, WeChat, but with my foreign friends, I've used 20 different chat apps to talk to them. You know, I think now I have 10 different chat apps on my phone. I find it pretty annoying to switch between all of these, right? Now they think that this is an interesting topic too. And before I posted this video, I was a bit unsure about it because I didn't have a lot of answers. You know, I just shared with them some of my experience. I like Signal, Discord, Slack. I shared a little bit about that. I use WeChat too, but I didn't really answer the question. You know, I mean, I think that probably a lot of people in China use WeChat because it's a great tool, but I think this style of conversation that I have, where I'm really pretending that somebody on the camera there is walking with me and we're just having a chat, this style of communication seems to be working really well. I don't have all the answers. I just open up a discussion with them like I would if I was walking with my friend on the street and kind of thinking out loud. That's maybe why it worked so well. And I'm trying to improve the smoothness of my communication, my Chinese, the amount of time it takes me to say things. And as I do this, I get better and better. Okay. My Chinese level is quite good. It's not perfect. It's I definitely have an accent, a Canadian accent, but I'm getting better at that. Now you might be interested in what they said about the topic too, right? And what they said basically, I can sum it up. They said Chinese people use WeChat because it's a great tool and has lots of stuff in it, or they use it because they don't have access to all the foreign tools that are out there. But also they said, don't forget about QQ Messenger in particular, because I didn't mention that. And there are a lot of people that use QQ as well. And some of them shared other apps that they use. You know, some of them do use the non-Chinese apps as well. They're doing foreign business or have foreign friends. Some of them have different work apps. Some of them even use some very rare ones where other people will comment, you know, other Chinese people will comment, you know, like, who uses that still? Right? That kind of thing. They also commented that 20 apps sounds like a lot of hassle, and it is a lot of hassle. That's very strange to me that so many people around the world, or even just in Canada, use so many different apps, and we could just use a few different ones, right? Some of the more interesting comments that I had from this video, the stranger, rarer comments, there was somebody that said, you know, it's like how Europe is split into many different countries. They don't know how to unify like us Chinese do. So that's kind of a deep historical perspective on it. Okay. What else did they say? I'm looking at my notes here. They said no online apps are secure, because I did mention in the video that I like Signal because it's more secure. I like to use it better than WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger because I don't really trust Facebook. But there's some subtext there, right? You know, I'm kind of saying I don't trust other organizations too, you know. So I think that they can identify with that. Some of them also talked about antitrust regulations, which I'm not very familiar with. And a bunch of people sent me messages too. So people sent me messages asking about jobs at Nanjing Marketing Group, about English training. There was one really vague, I think somebody was hitting on me, I don't know. And then a bunch of girls that probably spam that are looking for a boyfriend. And that's just me summing up what I saw in those comments and all those messages and stuff. But I'm going to keep making these kind of videos in China, and I'm going to keep trying to communicate with my Chinese counterparts, people that are interested in cross-cultural collaboration, language, culture, just other random things that I think are interesting too. So that's all for now. If you have some questions, let me know, but see you later.